Hey brothers, what's going on? JK, your brother in this struggle here, head coach and founder of the PornReboot system. Now when it comes to being a high-performing man who's trying to control his behavior with porn and masturbation, it's easy to put your recovery on the back burner because you feel that other parts of your life are more important. So you might say things like, I need to focus on my marriage right now. My wife is threatening to leave me because of my addiction. Or I'll save the marriage through couples counseling first, and then I'll focus on rebooting. Or, you know what, my business is struggling right now, and even though my porn addiction contributes to its current poor performance, I know that if I work harder or if I focus more, I'm going to get back on track. So I'm going to invest everything in that. Now, even though I was obsessed with overcoming my shortcomings and becoming a high performer, I often made similar excuses and I still struggled. So the truth is I had to change my mentality. So here's what I learned. You have to adopt the mentality that you are the highest investment that you can make in your business. So fixing your sexual behavior or the time you put into it is not a sacrifice, nor does it compromise your business or your career. And this builds on the point that I spoke about a couple of days ago, which was mindset before strategy, right? And we're gonna take things to the next level now. This mentality is going to elevate your sexual health to the same priority level as your business or your career. So if you're really serious about a transformation in your energy, your confidence, your happiness, your relationships, but you struggle with an out of control sexual behavior, sexual health has to be at the top of your priority list. See, everyone wants, sexual control, no drama in their relationship, no struggles in bed, no PIED, a peace of mind knowing that you won't relapse. But they may think that they have to trade it for success or for time. And many men say that they have to, take a break from their career or business in order to focus on rebooting. Well, you're wrong if you think that. In reality, it's the other way around. Your sexual health is the catalyst to the next level of success if you struggle with pornography, right? In turn, you become the ROI machine, the return on income machine of your business or career. So are you willing to invest in you by prioritizing your energy and your sexual health? So allow me to share 3 ideas which help me understand this very important point and thus move my growth forward. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard of John Maxwell. He writes leadership books. He's got a question that he asked in one of his seminars. He's like, if you could change one thing in your business this year that will cause you to have your best year ever, right? What would that one thing be? And when people are asked that question, what they typically respond with is, really good ideas, things like in business, marketing, training, better sales, better delivery of product, improving product quality, getting more training for my career. And, he usually brings it full circle and says, the one thing you can improve is yourself, right? So we have to be reminded that as people and as leaders, we are the lids to our lives and our organizations and our families. And as we grow ourselves, our energies and our minds, we begin to transform that environment around us. So all ships are gonna rise with the tide. Your family, your relationship, your business, your fitness, your career, everything. Jim Rohn said, a great motivational speaker, that if you want things to get better, you have to get better. So here's the bottom line. High performers understand that there is a shift in priorities, right? When it comes to your reboot, your sexual health, your mental health as well is equal to your wealth. Your sexual health cannot be ignored. And don't fall for that 1% bias, the idea that there are some men who are addicts, but they're successful too. They are the 1% exception to the rule, and the Harvey Weinsteins and the Bill Cosbys who end up making it to the headlines, right? But high performers eat better, they work out better, they have better schedules. They recognize that sexual health is not just a habit, but it's actually a foundational habit. What's a foundational habit? Simply put, it's a habit that elevates you, that unlocks or improves your other positive habits. And without it, none of the other habits last. When you relapse, all your other habits begin to fall one by one, and you already know that. So controlling your sexual behavior is one of the most underrated, but one of the top foundational habits in human performance. When your sexual health standard rises, your wealth standard rises with it. So here is your rebooter action step. I want you to decide right now that my health, my sexual control equals my wealth. And I want you to start living with the phrase that when I work seriously on rebooting, everything at work works itself out. Now, for those of you who are watching this and going like, listen, I'm not really a high performer, I'm not really concerned with my business, or I don't run a business or anything like that, just understand this. If you've been struggling with pornography, with sex, or with masturbation for a very long time, the truth is that there might be some other things in your life that are impacting you, right? Maybe you have ADHD, maybe you just live in a crappy environment, maybe you have some other health issue. But a lot of guys try to work on those things without working on the key thing, like that sexual health behavior. Now, not everyone's story is gonna be like mine, right? I was the guy who ended his behavior with pornography, and it just set the foundation for everything else I wanted to do in life. I think I would have been a pretty average guy. I would have accomplished things, but I don't think I would be as happy or fulfilled as I am today if I didn't make controlling my sexual behavior the top thing. So if you're skeptical and you're like, are you trying to say, JK, that sexual health equals like I'm going to become wealthy? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you struggle with it, prioritize taking care of it first. Condition yourself to believe that if you control this, you can gain access to all the other things. You can have the clarity of mind to see what your other problems are and to start working on them, all right? So brothers, I hope that was not too confusing. I'm JK, your brother in this struggle. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll speak to you later on in the week. Whenever you're ready, here are 4 ways that PornReboot can help you out for free. The first way is to subscribe to our channel and make sure you click on the notification bell to get a new video every other day. The second way is to get a copy of the free book, Confessions of a Porn Addict, 7 Secrets of Porn-Free Men. You'll learn about my personal struggle and the lessons I've learned over a decade, as well as strategies for putting together your porn reboot plan and ending your compulsive behavior with pornography or masturbation. So click on the link in the description below this video. The third way is if you're not sure where to start, but you'd like to learn more about my team and I, if you'd like to spend time with like-minded professionals, entrepreneurs, business owners, guys who work in sales, consulting, or high-level jobs, men who are controlling their behavior, then join our free and confidential group, the PornReboot group on Facebook. There's also a link to join in the description below this video. And finally, if you need help right now because you have a burning issue, your behavior with pornography is hurting you mentally, you're about to lose your relationship, you want to live up to your potential, you want to be an authentic man and free yourself from shame, guilt, and underachieving, click on the link in the description below this video that says free coaching call, or visit elevatedrecovery.org and click on the link which says book a call.